Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. In today's video, we're talking about Wii U emulation on PC and 3DS emulation on Android. Let's get started. Alright, we'll kick things off here talking about Wii U emulation on PC with Cemu. Now, Cemu just got a recent update and you might really like this one. The latest big update for Cemu came out on February 12th, version 1.26.2. If we take a look at the main page for Cemu, they say they're at 1.26.2F. So fixes A through F here were just that. They were fixes, minor updates, not anything overly major. So let's quickly go over these changes here for version 1.26.2 at a pretty high level. The game list will now refresh automatically after you set a path for it. If you use graphic pack mods, if you've had issues in the past, hopefully you won't in the future. They've reworked their virtual file system and it should hopefully help you out here for file replacement via graphic packs. On top of that, they fixed an issue where STL controllers would reverse left and right motion. There is Vulkan improvements here, so if you use the Vulkan render, you might get some better performance. On top of that, they've also made some improvements here to OpenGL, and this one is pretty big. H.264, they've added a new cross-platform software decoder for H.264 videos. And last up, if you ever got an invalid TMD error when you're using Cemu, it looks like it's now fixed. Now, on a quick side note here, if you use Cemu Hook, make sure your Cemu is up to date with at least 1.26.2e. Because in 1.26.2e, they've restored compatibility with Cemu Hook's H.264 decoder, which does affect Cemu Hook here for version 0.576 and earlier. To pick up the latest and greatest version of Cemu, you have two different options. The first option is to go to cemu.info and click on this nice big blue button right at the bottom of the page. We can see here it's version 1.26.2F, which at the time of filming is the latest and greatest version. The second way is to just boot up Cemu, go to help here and click check for updates, and that should get you updated pretty quickly. Once everything's done, just double check that you are running the latest and greatest version here by taking a look at the top menu bar. It should tell you what version you're on right at the top. Moving on now to 3DS emulation on Android with Citra MMJ. Now, Citra MMJ cannot be found on the Google Play Store. It's a separate APK altogether that you will have to manually install. And it does install as a separate app entirely from the standard Citra. Citra MMJ is geared to performance here, where MMJ stands for Subscribe to Mr. Sujano. If you use touch controls playing 3DS games on your Android device, there's a new UI now for the Edit Buttons interface. You can tap on a button if you wanted to hide it, or tap on a button if you wanted to show it, and it's pretty neat. When you've got Citra MMJ booted up and you're in game, bring up the menu here, click Edit Buttons, and from here you can edit your touchscreen controls. You can drag them around. Green means they're going to be showing on your screen. Red means they're not going to be shown at all. All you have to do is just tap on them. You can hide them if you want, or you can bring them back up and show them on screen. It's a pretty neat little feature. But anyways, that is all I've got for you in this one. Straight to the point, all stuff and no fluff. Let me know your thoughts about anything we talked about today, whether it was the Cemu updates, have you tried them out and how are you liking them? And the Citra MMJ updates, do you use touchscreen controls for 3DS games on your Android? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos, don't tempt fate, save your state.